Every battle, every game, every competition, every fight, whatever you're in, you have to have that will to win. Someone in that fight, someone in that battle, someone on that field has that will to win. The will to win. I want 11 guys going as hard as you can.
Anytime you play them, you know it's going to be a real physical game. So, you know, they're going to try to run the ball and run play action. So we have to, you know, line up, ready to play some smash mouth football and be ready to play 4 quarters of a physical game.
That's going to be Leonard Fournette. Set down to the left side of the quarterback. Is going to run a reverse. In trouble behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to dance away. Breaks the first tackle. And then Richie Brown gets him at about the 18 or 19-yard line. Etling is the quarterback. He's going to throw on a second down out of the backfield of Fournette. Makes the catch along the line of scrimmage and gets hit and knocked down. Excellent play by the Bulldogs. And that was Lashard Durr, the cornerback, who came up.
The first drive, I think we started with 2 negative yardage plays, and then you know, we got off the field on 3rd down. And in the next drive, you know, we got in some good. We got in some good 3rd and down, third and 10 situations. We gave up a 3rd and 10. We had a personal foul. Those are some of the things that end up killing you. Is this what we call the self-inflicted wounds? Is things that you do to yourself. Earned plays are earned plays, and offenses sometimes are going to earn plays. The thing that we can't do is give them free yardage or let them off the hook when we get good down distances on 3rd down.
Back on the right side, back goes Etling. Looks, going to throw it deep towards the end zone. Got a receiver there, touchdown. And he drilled it in. Snap, and Fitzgerald gets some time, looking, firing up the field. Ross with a catch at the 45, and he's wrestled down to the 47-yard line. On their own 46, snap again, Fitzgerald looking, throws in the middle, pass is caught at the LSU 44, and they're going to wrestle and still haven't gotten him down.
I just think that, you know, we were looking, there were plays there to be made, we just weren't making them. Especially second half, we were able to move the ball a whole bunch on them. But, you know, we were able to move the ball when we started making the plays that were there to be made, whether it was accurate throws, covering people up, blocking in the running game, making the right cuts in the running game, catching the ball down the field. I just think, you know, we started making the plays that were there. If we had made for 4 quarters, we might have been able to come out on top.
Nelson Adams and James are the inside guys, and here's the give to Fournette. Big hole, he fights, he goes to the goal line and scores. He is a load, he got a seam. If you give him that much of a seam to run in, if you don't jam it up completely, he's going to take it to the house a lot of times from that distance, and he did it that time. Leading at 14-0 in the gun with the back Fournette behind, and this time there's nothing there, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, or if he did, he barely did.
We need Dez to come along and develop for us. You know, we thought he's a guy that we've always thought had a real bright future. It's obviously each couple seasons been shortened by injuries, which are very disappointing for him and for the program. But I think he's a guy that's worked hard, and you see the potential he has for us, and he needs to continue. He keeps working. I think he's going to be a successful linebacker in the Southeastern Conference.
It's wonderful. I mean, it was a tough recovery process all 3 times. So, I mean, it's always good just to get back on the field and start back playing and get back into the groove of things.
And they're going to pitch it to Fournette, looking for a block. He gets free to the 15, to the 10. He is going for a touchdown. They had a 2 tight end set that time. They did a great job of blocking it, and the Bulldogs looked like they got a hand on it and blocked the extra point attempt. Snap to Fitzgerald, a bit of a low snap, but he corrals it, gets some protection, throws it out up the field, caught by Ross at the 50 to the 45, and they're still trying to wrestle him down, and he spins out of it. That's Gray, not Ross. Snap to Fitzgerald, gets some pressure, going to run the football inside the 20, or 30, I should say, breaks the tackle inside the 25. Snap back is good, kick on the way, it is on the way, it is long enough, and it is good. And the Dogs are on the board with 3.5 to go before halftime. There's an accomplished field goal kicker, and he gets this one up and on the way in good. And LSU with 7 seconds left to go in the first half on the board once again. And Fitzgerald takes the knee. The clock runs out. And the Bulldogs head to the locker room to discuss the things that they didn't do well in the first half.
At halftime, we just needed to tell the guys to relax, come out, and play hard. We just worry about the next play. And that's, if we had done that for 4 quarters, I think the outcome may have been different. I think our guys kind of were worried about the score, too many other things instead of just worrying about as hard as they could go on the next play.
Everybody get in. Hey, we talked about playing 60 minutes. All right? Right now we got 30 of it left. All right? Play hard for 30 minutes.
Offset tight end to his left, man in motion, fake to Ross. Fitzgerald runs it outside, gets to the 45 to the 40 and run out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Steps up, has time, throws it into the sideline. Pass is caught over the 50-yard line. They're coming. Throw out of the backfield complete. Williams fights through a tackle and gets a first down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a 37-yard field goal. He gets rid of it, and it looks like it's plenty long, and it's true, and it's good.
They ran inside zone. Dez did a nice job of using his hands, getting off the block and fitting off it. He ended up getting on number 7, Fournette, and he got a hand on the ball. And then from there, he said he felt like he could get it out. And then he wrestled it out. The ball kind of spit on the ground. And when you play with good effort and you run to the ball, Gary was there, and he was fortunate enough that he was close enough to get the ball. And that's when you're playing hard and you're playing the way those guys were playing at that moment. The advantages start turning in your favor, and I think that's a prime example of Dez getting the ball out and then Gary playing hard and being the recipient of getting that fumble recovery.
Running back on his left, 2 receivers in either direction, puts Holloway in motion, stands in there and fires complete. Gray breaks a tackle to the 50, to the 45, caught from behind and tackled inside the 40 at about the 36-yard line. Damian Williams takes the snap. LSU trying to bring pressure, throwing down the sideline, and a catch is made inside the 5 and out of bounds. The catch is made inside the 5 for the Bulldogs. What a great job by Fred Ross. Waiting on the snap, he's going to run it again right in the middle, and he fights and gets the ball to the goal line, reaches in for the touchdown, and the Bulldogs have converted on a 67-yard drive.
Watch it. Watch it.
Bulldogs show onside kick. Weston Graves has the responsibility of seeing what he can do with it, and he's going to kick it in that direction. Big hop. And the Bulldogs had it, lost it, and going to get it back and have it in great field position inside the 35-yard line.
What did I just say?
Something you practice every single week, and we always tell our guys you don't need it until you need it. So the attention to detail and preparation for those, whether 2 weeks ago with the hands team, we had out there to go recover an onside kick at the end of the game. This time we had to go execute the onside kick. And when you get into special game situations, and it's how you practice it week by week, how you focus on it, because it's something that, like I said, you don't need it till you need it. You never know when that's going to be. Just went out on the field. We got everybody was prepared. Everyone was ready to go, and Weston did a great job with the kick. We executed it very, very cleanly. Our guys strained, and we had great effort, and we recovered the fumble.
Coach talked about it, that they was just a recovery team, and they weren't going to try to block, so it was really just going to be a scrum for the ball. And, I saw Justin do a great job of knocking it back in bounds, and it just popped right in front of me, and I landed on it.
4:05 on the clock. Things are interesting all of a sudden.
Shumpert in the backfield with him. 2 receivers in either direction. Now they bring Ross in motion. And here comes pressure again. He's standing in the pocket. He fires it down the field. Ross with a catch. And he's inside the 10. And the Bulldogs suddenly are knocking on the door again at about the 8-yard line. Jamal Claiborne going to snap it to him. He's going to roll to his left. Look, fire, complete to Fred Ross to the goal line. And he's in there for a touchdown. and Mississippi State has quickly onside kick. 2 plays there in the end zone. Still 3.5 minutes on the clock, and it is 23-20.
It was a moment we had to do everything we could to obviously not give up a first down, but not give up any yards. So in the event when we did stop them, the change of possession and the punt, we would get that ball. We were hoping to get it obviously on the plus side of the field and give our offense a great, realistic opportunity with the amount of time left to go out and try to finish the game.
2nd down and 9. Clock running with 2:42 remaining. 23-20. LSU up by 3 after leading 23-3 at half. They got an end around and nowhere to go. And the Bulldogs stay home with Gary Green, who turned it in. Fournette on the right side. One-on-one over here on the near side. Snap to Etling. He's getting a little pressure, going to throw it upfield and throw it incomplete. Fourth down play. Damian Williams with 2 receivers in either direction. Going to roll out now. Look downfield and get knocked down from behind. The ball comes out. LSU, I think, recovered it. It really doesn't matter because the LSU Tigers, for all intents and purposes, preserve a victory in this ball game.
We got a young football team in here. Okay, well, 2 years ago we came down here, got a big win, right? There's 16 people here that were here that day. Okay? 16 of the 70 players were here. That's 54 guys that this was their first trip here. Right? What did I tell you at halftime? Don't worry about what? Don't worry about the score. We weren't sure. Oh, the ball didn't go our way. Oh, we missed this play. Oh, we're not winning. Oh, what? Oh, what do I do? Tim, how much did you play tonight? On special teams, right? But you're a freshman. You are a freshman, okay? If we come out and we're worried about the score, okay, you gotta learn this, because we got a lot of young football players in here. If I'm an older guy, remember what your legacy of this program was, is you've built a tradition that's never been here before, a winning tradition, okay? That's your responsibility. Winning tradition is built on effort that we play with. If we worried less about the score and more about how freaking hard we went in the first half, I think we might have come out on top. I can't guarantee that, I don't know, okay? But I do know this. We stopped worrying in the second half about the score and started worrying about the effort in which we played with. And we had a great second half. This week we came out with some hesitation in our eyes, and it's a youthful hesitation. It's a youthful hesitation. It's guys in this room worried about winning and losing in the score and not worrying about how hard they went on any single play. If you worry about how hard you go, you're gonna win a lot of football games. We're gonna be fine. We will be fine because I think we learned today, don't worry about anything but the strength.
Hi, Dak Prescott here. After losing my mom to colon cancer in 2013, it became personal to me. It is the second leading cancer killer. The good thing though, it can be prevented, it can be treated, and it can be beaten. So if you're 50 or older, get screened. Do it for me and do it for yourself.
Come see us at Gastroenterology Associates or Baptist Cancer Center.
Locations in Columbus and Starkville.
The 2016 Nissan Rogue. An IIHS top safety pick. With intuitive all-wheel drive. Get to your local Nissan store today. Take on any road. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Dog Talk has a new home, and that home is the Veranda. Join me, Dan Mullen, every Thursday during football season for dinner and Dog Talk Live. The Veranda is home to the best steaks in Starkville and the best blue plates in Mississippi. Jay Yates is always cooking up something delicious. I'll see you at the Veranda, where it's all about the flavor.
When you come in, I think there needs to be a certain personality that you bring, and I think that's going to be the identity of what your defense is going to be about. Right now in college football, the only thing that is constant is change. And with the entire new staff coming in with Coach Buck and Coach Mo and Coach Baker, there wasn't a lot of carryover from what the last group was doing. Just simply, we didn't have a guy in the room that had run it, that had coached it, that had installed it, and it gave us an opportunity to start with a clean slate. And the players have been very receptive, and they've done a nice job of understanding our system and beginning to play to the things that we're going to emphasize.
There's new things, but there's a lot of similarities to what we've done in the past. And so, when you got the new guys, it's all they know. A lot of the young players we have on defense, this is kind of all they know right now. For the older guys, I think, they transition and look and say, okay, here's similarities, here's some things that are a little bit different. And but just like any year, you're always adapting your scheme to your personnel. And, what we've tried to do is make sure we're putting our players in the best position to be successful.
It's good playing for him because he knows what it takes to get to the next level. So, he's just going to coach us hard and be on us every day and be demanding because he knows what it takes to step to that next level.
I love Coach Simon on game days, and I know he's a player coach. He cares about us. He wants to put us in the best situation possible to make plays, even though that is his job. But I can just tell he has a passion for the game. And, he's a guy that gets excited with us when one of us makes plays. And even if we're down, he's not going to be like, forget it or whatever. He just, make the adjustments, get us lined up right and stuff like that. And his biggest thing is just keep coming. He tells us all the time we got to be like waves at the beach. Like we just got to keep coming wave after wave after wave, and we just can't stop. And he does a good job, rallying us, to go out and get ready to play some ball.
Okay, because the timing's wrong. It's not important because he's going in front of him. That's an excellent job.
His kind of different. He like to have playmakers on his field. He emphasized every day. He like I said, he a people coach. We all love Coach Simon. He give out the plays. We execute them. So he on good.
Football is a people business. It's a lot about the X's and O's, but ultimately it's inspiration, motivation, and creating relationships with guys that are willing to listen and willing to play hard, and guys that are willing to feel a certain level of camaraderie and a relationship with the coach.
Peter's relates well to the players, does a great job motivating them. You look at the success he had as a player, both in college and at the pro level. So I know when they listen to him, they know what he's talking about to get him there. And I think he's done a great job. The defensive staff, I'm really excited about all the defensive coaches we brought in, and kind of how they've been able to relate to the players. The players buy into what they're doing, and them really adjusting and learning to what our program here at Mississippi State's all about.
So we're working on, guys, obviously pad level, hand placement, keeping our shoulder pads down, free, on the whistle. Okay, you're right here, on the whistle, you're just boom, basing them right there.
Coaching philosophy is make it enjoyable for the kids, and we talk a lot about winning. It's not necessarily winning, on the scoreboard, but winning your rep, winning your one-on-one, and winning your play to help the defense. A lot of what we talk about is effort and awareness, playing with relentless effort that this program is about, and then understanding what's going on around you in terms of what plays we're expecting, how to create and force turnovers, and then play together.
This year, don't just dream about it, go! Turn to Prime Sport for exclusive access to the biggest sporting events on the planet. With premium seats, VIP access, exclusive pre-game events, and more. Go to primesport.com now.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste taste the feeling.
The 2016 Nissan Rogue. An IIHS top safety pick. With intuitive all-wheel drive. Get to your local Nissan store today. Take on any road. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
UMass's done a good job. They played, Florida, Boston College, and then FIU. So it's they played, Florida down there and as the opener, and Florida's pretty talented. So I think they've gotten better every week. I know they've gotten better every week. I think the quarterbacks, they got two guys that are definitely good enough to win a lot of games. Number 2, Comus, and then number 7 came in, transfer from Virginia Tech, and I thought he threw the ball really well. I think they're settling in to identifying who their playmakers are on offense, and they're doing a nice job of getting the ball to them. They got a lot of different concepts going on offense where, they have personnel groupings and they have, really a pretty wide array of what they're going to do in terms of attacking us. So we'll have a challenge on getting lined up and being able to fit some of the pass concepts and some of the run concepts. But I think we'll be prepared, and it's really coming out and going out and doing your matchup, winning your matchup, and then doing it for as long as it takes.
They're a team that's hungry to get a win. They're at home trying to get a big win. They've already played a SEC team, an ACC team. So I mean that's not going to be any different for them. After this week, they will have played as many SEC games as we have. So they'll be ready, and it's a home game for them. So you expect the team's going to try to defend their home turf.